Hi, this is Revente. Welcome back to another video, and I'm gonna be drawing Dress to Impress characters which win and get first place on the podium. Right. So let's start. The theme is Y2K, which is basically like I just whenever I see Y2K, I think of leopard print. So and like emo hair. So yeah, we're gonna do the emo hair for this one. And I'm just gonna have a very magenta black theme for this. All right, now that we're done with the hair, we're gonna do the face makeup, and I wish I had custom makeup, but I don't. So we're gonna do some very badass thug makeup, and we're gonna give her some very badass nails. I'm giving her duck nails, which are considered to be a crime in many nail salons. Okay, we have the boots with the fur and the what is that? The the fishnets, yes, the fishnets, the ripped fishnets. And then we're giving her this emo dress. I joined late, okay? I joined with like 2 or 3 minutes left. You normally have 6 minutes, okay? Now on to the judgment part. Very good, 3 stars.
Oh my god.
This is so stupid. I hate this horse walk so much. I genuinely do. 4 stars. Okay. This was very demonish. 5 stars. Very good outfit. Amazing. So slay. All right, next we have this one. Very nice. We have the zebra print tie and just a very low-key pastel palette. Amazing. 5 stars. All right, so this is pretty simple. It's just a very simple black top.
Black talk, big t-shirt, Billy.
You can do this in probably 1 minute. So I gave it 2 stars. Then out of sympathy, I gave it 3 stars. All right, next, very pretty indeed. Love the gold accessories, love the magenta and black palette. I gave it 4 stars. I should have given it 5 stars. I don't know why. I guess I didn't like the hair that much, but it is a very pretty outfit. Next, bada bing, bada boom. It's me. I'm so amazing. Look at that. I'm joking. Okay, I know it's not a good outfit. If I saw this outfit, how many stars would I give it? I would probably give it like 2 stars or 3 stars because the hair, come on, do something creative, okay? And here's the winners. We're gonna draw the first girl. Let's start. Here is the sketch. I didn't want to bore you guys with that boring part of me just drawing a circle over and over again. We're on to the coloring part. Isn't this so fun? You skip all the boring stuff. Amazing. You should subscribe because I'm such an amazing person, okay? I'm adding in shadows, I'm adding in blush, I'm blending everything, I'm adding in the highlights, I'm giving it depth, I'm adding in the lip color, I'm coloring in the hair. So amazing, right? I'm adding in the whites of the eyes. If you notice her eyes, they're very red, okay? But I didn't add this over here because it looks very weird. It almost looks like she's under the influence of some drugs or something because I like took a screenshot and I was looking very closely at her eyes. So I didn't add that part. We're doing the lips. Okay, lips, very fun part. Very good tutorial that I have posted on the YouTube channel. Right, what are we doing now? I added in the highlights. Nice, amazing. Redo the highlights because they need to be very perfect. Okay, next part is me adding in the highlights in the eyes, over the eyes, under the eyes, in the inner corners of the eyes. Pretty much, yeah, that's it. And yeah, the face is done. Pretty much the rendering for that is done. Please ignore that ugly necklace. It looks so bad. We're drawing the top. Okay, and it has like a leopard print or a cheetah print. I don't know which print it is, but this looks horrible. Okay, it looks like measles. I'm sorry. And then we're just adding in the strings, and I'm like just erasing it, redrawing it, and trying to make it look a little better.
Plug.
I forgot to hit the screen recording button for the skirt part, so it just spawned in. We are redoing the necklace because it looked so tacky, and I'm not saying it looks less tacky now. It still does look very tacky, but it's a bit better, you know. And the hoops looks amazing. Pretty much, yeah, we're just adding in body glitter and shine to her face, and I'm gonna lower the opacity for that. She looks like such a glamorous girl, so I wanted to add in a lot of glimmers, like glitters, sorry. Oh, we're doing the hair, and obviously she has very curly hair, so I do the curls or the coils. But I don't think I really did her much justice. I wanted to add in like these this yellow accessories on her hair, and she looks amazing. She looks like she would love those body glitters that people use, so I added in a lot of glitter. So I had to replace the ugly lesions dress that I gave her, and I put in an actual like leopard print. I took it from Google Images and I just added in a little bit of shadows, and it looks good. I mean, it looks fine, right? And then to spice up the background, I added in this cheetah print, but there's flawed opacity over here. You can see it's you can see the background through her. Okay, so I just erased it because I'm a genius. Okay, what can you say? Yeah, yeah. What would you rate it? I really like it. I give it a 10 out of 10. Love it. Amazing. All right, now we're gonna draw lady number two, and the theme is modern royalty. So, recently I've seen that a lot of modern royalty they wear like coats and stuff. So I gave her this makeup which is super sharp and clean. And for the hair, we had to do, what did I do for the hair? I think, oh yeah, the Ariana Grande hair. Yeah, and blonde. Amazing. I'm just adding in different hair. Uh, yeah, that looks good. The side swoop, side bang looks amazing. Get out of the chair. Oh my god, people are so annoying. They take so long on the nail chair. It took 3 seconds. Look at that. It took me 3 to 4 seconds only. That's it. Okay, for the accessories, I had to add in a lot of accessories, and I set the texture to glitter. And yeah, I was going for a theme of a off-white cream color. Okay, next up, I wanted to give her this perfume and I made it cream colored again. Everything is basically cream colored in this theme that I had. And again, this is like the Wicked coat or something, and it's a pretty simple outfit. I gave her some classic Louis Vuittons, I think that's what you call them, and a hat. And that's it. That's modern royalty. Yeah, pretty much amazing. 10 out of 10, I would say. Alright, so I do think I joined a normal server over here. For this one, I gave her 1 star because that's just way too simple of an outfit. For this second girl, the print is, it just looks so tacky because it's like weirdly distorted. And for this girl, I don't know what the main goal is. Like, is the main goal to make my eyes bleed? Because the colors are just so bright. And again, the same thing over here. What are people even doing? Like blue cyan, that's just not good. Okay, this is kind of pretty. It's giving whimsical. I like it. She put in the textures, she used the prints. This is also good, but the texture is making it look tacky. The texture just, it's not giving. For this one, why is it Loki giving flight attendant? The shoes are not matching, the scarf isn't matching. I don't know what she's doing. This is just straight out of a forest, okay? Like, I get that she worked really hard on this, but I don't think that would be modern royalty. I literally had to recheck the theme. This is also good, but she's wearing no shoes, and what even is going on with that makeup? Oh my god. Okay, that's me. You have to admit that I high key ate that, okay? And look at that. I got first place. Yes. I was so excited because I can take high quality screenshots. Okay, so now we're on to the part of drawing myself. Well, not myself, but the character.
Plug.
All right, you guys, so we are starting with a sketch, and the initial sketch just wasn't giving, so I redid the sketch so that it can be a little bit neater. And you'll notice one thing this time, that the hands are better. Okay, so we have started with the coloring part, and I added in the blush and the shadows, and the eyes are looking really big, but I think that was the appeal of the picture. And I added in a lot of lashes, and I tried my best to match the lip color with the reference picture of the model, you know and I know the eyes, they look very lifeless, but look at that, it just made that 10 times better. The light in her eyes is back. I actually drew the art for this reference picture 2 times before and it was just looking so bad. This was my third attempt, so I was tired by this point and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with this. I did have a issue. I was like, the eyes look really big, you know, it looks a little weird, but then I was like, you know what? Just forget that. It's fine. It looks kind of cute, you know, it doesn't look that bad, honestly. So now we are basically done with the face, and it was so fun to do the face. Honestly, in every drawing, the face is the most fun part to do. And I added in this shine on her forehead, which I'm realizing I shouldn't have blended it out because it low-key did look really good. Now we are starting with the hair, and she has a side swoop bang basically, so I added that in. I'm not sure for the forehead size though. I feel like I made her forehead a little bigger than it is supposed to be, but it's fine. Now over here I was just rendering the hair, and I do have to add in the shine, but I decided to draw the suit first, and like the suit that she's wearing. And the patterns, they were painstaking. Okay, I did not like that. I had you saw that I couldn't draw the lines with a tool, so I had to draw all of these lines manually, and I hated it so much. But you know what, it is what it is. So yeah, pretty much I am trying to draw these patterns as symmetrically as possible, and yeah, the color palette, it's not pretty, I understand. In the original picture you can see it's a little pinkish and a very creamish, and over here it's just boring old beige. Now we are starting with the hands, and one hand is already done, but I have to add the nails in, and I low-key think adding in the nails made it look so much tacky, like it looked so weird. I don't like it. But I was tired, okay, and I was just like I was like, let me just work it with this. We are moving on to adding in the perfume, and you can see that she's not even holding the perfume. She's just like in the reference picture she's holding the perfume. Okay, and then I was trying to see if I should write something on the perfume, but in the end I didn't. I just have this liquid, and it's gonna have like some bubbles. Pretty much, yeah, I was just so lazy with drawing this picture. But I feel like whenever you add a French manicure on the nails, it always ends up making things 10 times better. Next thing was adding in the shine in her eyes. If that was really pretty, I think it made the picture look better. And then this is a new thing that I've been doing with hair. Actually, I have been doing this for ages, but yeah, I added in the shine. I tried adding in an opposite color. Pretty much, yeah, it looks pretty, I guess, and I would rate it a 9 out of 10. Anyways, it was really fun to draw this and try out a new challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more. Bye bye.